run fine. O sig aban e di sika akwa akohim.
Maybe I will share me fibia, my good morning, my good afternoon, my good evening. And then so when you sang about Violence Academy, so yeah, be discussing what's going on in the country, the trending topics. Near my echo so or man and now we are here to discuss. Busuanyama bebre ekoso e Ghana ha no. Nyama bebre e na ekoso. Oso TV a nyama bebre na ekoso TV. Trending stories bebre. Busuanya John Mahama aba amemu. Ghana for akoto aba ama John Mahama say ombe lead oman no. Oman na o leading say ekoye say enkoye. Because among full bebre so say the oman no we are in the right path. Ghana we are in the right direction. Among full bebre so say oh there be they say oman no my thing. Egwedi 4 complaining say Ghana e thing. Down so na egwedi 4 na e bi dem so say oh oman no my mre. Because ye share amemu a John Mahama and any NDC ebu ni dia. It seems like they are in the right path and they are in the right direction. NPP 4 kasa. Down so na NDC 4 so kasa. And in na Korea saying. Sema ekoso uso TV a uso radio and ekoso nyina no. Saying ena wo de bo bra. Because omani mu ayede senior obi be kan say omani mu ayede an e depende sika na ekone kotokum every day no ene na ono no di tell me say oh omani mu ayede dan so na obi owo din every day no nti ono so na odi tell me say ene omani no mu ayede ana say emu ayemre because obi a odi 100 million a month and obi odi 1,500 omani mu ayede two different things. Enye peda ebutu emra NDC eba abemu no nyama bebre na ekoso ye hwe NSS a the wow amafo wie sika wo NSS give to worry on any cohort the wow wie NSS ka allegedly amafo wie sika e wo NSS ini santi no ya be persecute wo nyina itimi bisa say san krofo no nyina how far because come here ko yes say yanti onka biom yanti omonka biom akosi sen oka and this fweja but we don't care because promise amoma ye emra mo opposition no nyina no sen ena akodu NPP waya moefo iti mo bai Mama yeti asese NPP fu eye ewifo no ma mba se wo ba be bo oman no ho ban ana ma mba se wo ba be je oman no ba wo ba se wankasa ne won wo benya ani ti na NPP fu ba ye iti NDC fu mo ba se national service sikawie bi akoso ma yenti in some way you react quickly to it.
Anything and some no cannot the double so no. But today the gentleman is trying to do everything he can, bring sanity to the place. So that particular place has been under constant investigation since Asafoje took over.
Okay.
Yes.
So according to this issue on board, say scholarship secretariat NPP amemu no the wa wodi ye ketashi project kan ye course wo no wo scholarship amanfo a the genuine people are etsa wo mom scholarship no na wo mom scholarship wo mom scholarship ba what scholarship no be ma won yere no won girls no won pena no na scholarship no wo issue scholarship ma wo but the qualified people are getting say one mom scholarship no they will not do it. One year.
Your friends say national security they are still reviewing their documents in as for the last time the documents we go actually. Crime na across that particular way no. think the Attorney General need to give it a special attention. Very special.
You see, Ghana ain't Attorney General. Oko kana wedra. It seems like Attorney General onye serious. Attorney General onye serious. Nia Attorney General nima a press conference. Press conference upon press conference. Every day Attorney General a press conference. Ye nim ne ekoso. De ekoso no obi nim. Because say obi akowie sika na wa be press conference. Why don't you take the person to court and persecute the court? But rather no o be ba abefre niama ye kono ye ntiase kura.
But it's not under Safoje. No. Resource do not say no. Scholars will not say no crema. Because I don't know, you're jonkolizing in there. And until I say abuse no over the years. No. Say crown or 1 year free the presidency.
Yeah.
And the scholarship secretariat is going under the education ministry where a committee will be set up. Yeah, Makwaku scholarship. Kwaku will need to convince a committee of about 4 or 5 people. And we say your case is genuine. Now me come kwa and kasa foreign scholarship ni yentwam. Because sika you say our foreign scholarship no Legon ehie say sika na dia ade. Can US ehie say sika na dia ade. But we live in a country where people are so myopic, narrow-minded, and we are so we say obi ko school abrochira and na kire say wo your oga.
You see Ghana Hanam Nakasano, it seems like Obi to coin Kosuan Adewa Bruchira. The treatment is special. The one will be quine opportunity. So, Uncle Suyan Adewa Bruchira, I want treatment. And I want Legon Kane University Gimpa wants to want treatment. Because the Komiako said, so to coin Bruchira Kosuan, I would say, Unimade, Unimude. Why dream a BA? Obi to kwan ekosuan ade wa abrochira Ghana hanom special treatment and yede man so nipa because kwamo oba ye fi abrochira ba okosuan ade yede nyame ase de wo be krokro no aye no ba ko boto a wo tinkon oko legon oko gimpa ni ane ba ko legon ni ane ba ko gimpa Ken University no ono de won cherish no kura won bu no mpo because we say after all yenye Ghana hejera Ghana nyina na yewo but they are oko Oxford University Lincoln University University of Connecticut then I'm here Connecticut one treatment in kom and now one ye bu won say o mako suan de wa abrochiri nti woni mu de won ma dwen mu ebo be no won na wo ba Ghana wo be wie sika no won na wo mo appointment wo wie sika no wo bo oman no form san krofo no na essay oman no won a yen nim say won onim de because abrochiri no mako suan de ho na wote suan de nti o ma ba Ghana ete wo ba be serve wo mo man na yema on special treatment no won na we wia oman no san krofo no na ewia oman no because won no yema on special treatment and because of that special treatment na yede mom no kro no wo ba wenya opportunity a wo pese wo wia oman no Ghana ko na se obi ko abrochiri ko suade na wa ba Ghana this treatment is special. The appointment is so special. Yes, President Omabe did your man so. One hour we Ghana sika. One hour ball minor from Kessi. When you now could soon do a brutal. When you now brutal na wako soon de Uncle Yeshi. Uncle Yeshi, what by no chrono and I will be we are. Chrono no be boy, we are and I will be we are mine. Obenyan kwasi afobi wo mani ma won so obeso so won so saa te ba no enya nwura nkwa na mo de bra okroma sei enwura because the prominent universities among for codigit in the popular America no how many of you can go how many Ghanaians and our Harvard how many Ghanaians and our MIT
how many Ghanaians and what your friend is saying? At that big university, they are carrying in I am Krabata, which Legon is far better than most of them.
Sure.
But and I'm saying we are
me cousin be echo US oko school US. Na emra oba Ghana no. Wo share the way all reacting, the way all acting. The oye juma kra how all ye no ho no, wo kra no ho no. Uza kwa we onyo correct. But because of oko school or abrochiri, we school abrochiri and no Ghana. The treatment nko. And I so I Ghana yen treatment nko. Jimie. Because who timishi hu Ghana. Ye share Ghana hanoma. Won a wo ba Ghana wo be wi sika no. Won nyina akwa abrochiri. Ekosua ade wo ho. Won a wo koye won law certificate. Especially most of the lawyers no one wo koye one law our US America no one kra na wo be wi Ghana. Yes.
So narrow-minded, you know. Free outside, we call Kenya Krakoye degree bakruma. People even respect it more than degree here. But I can tell you that there are a bunch of intellectuals in this particular country. Because education sometimes is not about facility. It is about you, the individual, availing yourself to the institution and making yourself better. You don't go to university to be taught. You go there to learn. So that is why, because I'm going university, you go in your own terms. Sometimes your friend say you look at your needs and how you can use the university resources to address those needs. That is education. But it's not about now. Well, of course, don't na Momo Munya scholars require children. About best 40% they don't go. But the shop baby boxes Jessica. School one yes. But people were forging documents that they were paying school fees and they were taking the money. People were forging, we said they were paying stipends. I know people whom your friend is saying, Yama almost scholarship, we and they catch almost say, Kwasiana, where your mouth, this as if I call US, I overpay Yama, overpay stipend. So when you want to away. So the stipend that is meant for you will be taken. People,
you see, the corruption echo so Ghana. I'm not doing. I said, "People, so I'm on many and that whole and share out to Tony Ama." Before we realize any man in agency, because say obi a pray bibi home. Now only partner usikeni biba, and now ohieni bi o tin kom. Pray bibi home. Ohieni now what tin kono the possibility for him or her to get that chance no. I know thing. But usikeni ni bano because of ni affiliation and ni connections are ni papa want you know. Seconds obenya chance no. Who were giving scholarship, they didn't go, they were living in Ghana, their stipends were being taken by these people. That's what I'm saying, sir. Attorney General when they come to the your friend says the scholarship secretariat. Oh here mere science secretariat. The unit fee say that Safwaje scholarship secretariat is different from the criminal cartel that they were running. Because I'm buy no. Wabrane nya da aje ko ho e ko kire kwan a obetimi afa so de ho anya sika. Oh yes, that is how foolish these people can be. Somebody nya and being smart, you know, he was able to within a short period when you experience I was scholarship secretariat as for Jaya. Because you see near maybe a so Ghana Hanoman amount for an any NDH. Because obinya opportunity so obe severe. We are obe no. Obinya opportunity kitwa abino it's all taken to his advantage. Net all luti. Wafa obi adwuma mu wo baabi adwuma bi mu. Na ono no first thing na obedwen ho say how obe ya obenya sika. Wafa obi we adwuma mu no the first idea be ba na adwuma say me den enyame profit. Me den na me nyame share. Eba ne den e na me so menya sika at the end of the day and at the end of the month no before I me salary beba no na already na me so me wo bibi wo ho. That's Ghanaian for you. And I Ghana man.
Krono kwan ni nyina no.
Oma be kire no.
And onam so the investigation. That is why within a short period he was able to pull out a lot of documents. That is how these people use that particular place. So they think it's business as usual. How they almost need down how benye sika scholarship no crowd way. Ultimately, I'm will be a confirmed busian for about would you be 100,000. Who sign more the vessel more.
You see, I send me brave and a debut American. The Ohiania what in Kong or per scholarship. Will be a no per scholarship. And I was a can be ba. So per scholarship. Maybe in terms of academics. Ohiani ba no what in Kong performing far better than Osikeni ba. But because of connections into what the application and a visa no scholarship no bema Osikeni ba. Meanwhile Ohiani na ono papa ekwefum ekoye ejuma wefum ansa na wenye sika no on man ba ne scholarship Osikeni na ono ne ba no ono betimi atuya ne school fees times 10 still obema no scholarship Ghana nini ti we Ghana nini adwin fi e wo Ghana nimu onya opportunity kitwe bia eti se odi wia oman no wafa obi wa adwuma mu no ono instead of say obedwen ha wa oman no obekoso adwuma no obetumpon no adwuma no ebe progress no he will not even think about that but rather no ono no think on how wa obenye sika how wa obetimi use adwuma no to his own benefit. It's upset. Wafa Ghana ni wejuma na Ghana ni enya appointment. Adia obeye no. Instead of so obedwen say meye den na menya. Na meye den na ejuma ya me o ma appoint me as a CEO. As a managing director. Meye den na ejuma no a movie from 1 to 2. From 2 to 3. Ono na no de ni na adwim. Ba ni ono no nim ni say meye den na menya sika. How am I going to take? Then I may what ways, what method I may na me nyasika. And no na Ghana ni e won team. But I say, oh, me ejuma indie yen progress yen put measures in place na ejuma na enkoso no and no the ondwen ho da.
We enya wasem. That is what they were doing. That is
what can we be not Trump restriction or
because they were just abusing it. They were using the scholarship secretary for visa racketeering. Because Ghana people are desperate. Who catches all 100,000? We use the scholarship secretary to guarantee, and once the scholarship secretariat in the way it's used, they will allow you. So they were rather using it to dish out visas to amount for school no do na anko, and they were pocketing the money. So it's good that President Mahama say one koda na osi investigation enko so. But I'm saying this investigation must delve into the past. Na niema akoso ni nyina no should be brought to the in the beginning. We did our part. We brought the issues.
Yeah.
We think that we have been told the investigation is still ongoing, but I think that they need to speed it up. Because a name was scholarship secretariat, we cannot leave it. As Afaje is doing his best to ensure sanity will prevail, and he is even suggesting most of the sika the mama for the amanone scholarship. There are some money can go into the scholarship scheme here at our universities.
Free, stress-free.
Yes. Yeah, stipend I yama obi UK in a month. Ebetime otua 3 students almost school fees e wo Legon.
How?
Stipend I dem akwabrane can pay about 3 people almost school fees e wa menkan school fees in one tuition and so menkan. Sika e dem one say jiko didi. Or konso obefa ne ba, obefa ne yere, obefa ni nua de aka ho. So you are not just paying for Yatiti, you are paying for Yatiti's husband, you are paying for Yatiti's 3 children, same class the same way, and your NPP abanswa.
You see, Daniama way in a course so our NPP abemu. But Nina or when But still, I was saying, catch a Ghana for saying to Abama, na yet to Abama, Wababi J Ghana, Effie, NDC, and Memo Bonimu. Me was Sanya na more time, and a Sanya may a course. Wait to me putting measures in place.
Yes.
Wait to me and so wait to me say, ya famu say, Charlie, Mumbra, na mumbe da Jumadi and a Jumakui ano. But more the mobile, no, more the eye business. And I move here on mine. Most say on mine. Mama party no abe are not attractive. Sana men na course so ewo NPP amemum. Krono te give to worry. Nyama course so scandal upon scandal. Ni na NPP fu say oh there be. Yes sound to aba mom na one sambra 2028. Mi wa krono a course so ma amemo nyina yen kan wie ye. Ni course so nyina no yen wie yen so anu wie. But still manya akwanya no manya opportunity manya vim. This NPP ni Takashi. Takashi a wasan dey campaign gidigidi say wasan aba. Meanwhile, Baumia na mo representing no ye mo vice president na sika wia course no. Sa vice na osamba. Sa nipa na osamba. What are you telling me?
What corner so plain take it in as a phone ya show on cartem say scholarship secretariat na etua ba wo na utua e ba ya show
sika no kwabra na agye no wadi
me say call any of the guys that went to UK America na bisa omo say when na ekwa secretariat na etwa na plain take it man no this will be we are within their own folks we are party there panyini bi na kase kosi we so na ya ma there na there. But majority of the people who got the scholarship, they pay their own distance. But invoices were raised. Yet, companies. More visa consultation in for just 40,000 per head, 400 million per head. And I'm more documents and then as for them for. So scholarship secretariat and make someone be book crafts. And I think it's good as President Mahama. Amun and young Guso. Na oh yeah, but my dream said they could have a standard to cover Obia. Yeah. But in Sri Lanka, as if I did not the office or no, so who. And to know, sir, no, he doesn't even have the strength to do that because if they fear be more bar, we need more than an over. And that is the kind of person he is. So he cannot even imagine doing these things because never will have a new to me yet. Exactly. That is why I all try his best just to ensure that some sanity will come to the place. People who genuinely deserve the scholarship, he will give it to them. And I think, sir, the number of people who leave for foreign scholarship, we need to cut it down.
Don't even cancel it as you are saying.
No, you see, they tell coming from the buy and say that I imagine fold. I been Ghana. Yeah. And you know, the idea was that those fold na Ghana here no. Yan send the amount for more unko sianda field. By and then amount for the UK law scholarship in India. And then amount for abrochire humanities courses no kroma abind it here. In fact, so by also mine. The reason why China has developed, if you go back to the early 90s, now America the state made conscious effort and sponsored their best students to the best universities in America and India. They were in Harvard, they were in MIT, and most of the Chinese professors who are teaching in America, teaching in China, they all schooled in America. So I did a master's program in China. Yeah. The professor Anna or her thesis so schooled in America. Or Canberra for Bakasa, your friend is saying. So they sent these people and later brought them back. People who are leading innovation in America today, who are way CEOs and the tech engineers behind it, they were all trained in America in the 90s. They came back, because at that time that knowledge wasn't available in China, and China is taking in terms of some of these things. And the emerging field, and I wouldn't parkour. And now field that field and for field that management, management or abonte management. Which aspect of management? Exactly. So AI, robotics, Internet of Things, and areas you send people ahead. When they come back, they impact. scholarship secretariat, the scholarship outside are losing the essence, are losing the relevance, and I think that it's a model that we need to look at it holistically and critically and see your priorities. Now, Sani ya no sa GBC for the Sani ya no Sani ya no Sani ya to ya no. Ya kasi ya to aswa say ya na beba. And I'm expecting that Kingsley and other people who led the scholarship secretariat must be investigated. They must be. Nobody's accusing them of anything.
Yeah,
they must be investigated. And then Ononya could go to Parliament as if nothing has happened.
You see, Ghana Hanum Nakasano Penifona Nebi Wia. 1 year, no ma sang it won, I should chamber na my. Cause a bebane dana will be a what do I call scholarship secretariat. Say a corner called Bois Ama 1 hour one who so. What do you own, Yanisa? What do you business? What the scholarship not done business? And not ton scholarship, no, Emma amount for. I won't bet me a Yesika echo to ya 1 fees, the Akosuya deno. Yes, I am on scholarship. And ya was a sem and about them sem. Now, or no betty, oh, now no one is a cow bet me to ya ni school fees. Or no, yaman scholarship. And I know what you call now on Nisika when no pay scholarship no. Ono nya scholarship. Ono no momone nya scholarship. But nia ono no wo sika obetime tua ni fees no. Ono momo no ya man scholarship. We na okoka we say hey, oyi yam penifo. Be Jimmy.
These things happen in Parliament, it happen in scholarship secretariats, and as if nothing has happened. I think the IGP, the Special Investigation Team, NIB, and National Security for should speed up on this. The president directive I know said to be carried out swiftly, and I also commend the president. So what's the assembly saying? One moon and young guso, because your casa, your teacher of mine, Sana, you're the teacher of mine. As a president, you don't say it now for do arms and then crimes will be committed like we witnessed in recent times.
Yeah,
I don't know, because president you need to kind of few PDS and then as a forum, but if the president,
you see, NPP, I mean, Mumuno. Seminim said, a Kufado and Akasani throw appointees now. One I Kufado and Casa appointing no minim so no Roma. Was only pa Riesica, also we chronopa nekoso. But still, he will be quiet about it. He will turn a deaf ear. He will not even comment about it. Me wa Ghana for who said, Akwe wu Riesica. Who Riesica, Adia wu ye wu ria or mine, or bo or mine car. Kufado will keep quiet. She PDS scandal. She near a course so scandal a course so National Cathedral. She near Sika Echo Ra National Cathedral. It's in I am beside so a Kufado not or your way, and I said no nim hubi. Because it could be say onim hushi. It could be say Kufado onim hubi. And I'm out for a gunuso. It's in English. With me invite you for interrogation and National Cathedral. One now what that board and also with me in Freomo. But the BDB Ekufado no quiet. He didn't even comment about it. Me wa Ghana say Chrono Neko Suyo, a movie or mine or movie or mine. Ekufado say there be. Keep quiet and suffer. Sanya men nyina call so we Kufado amemu. O kasa o se debi men kasa. O kasa o se debi adeti na o kasa. Say e ba ne den na wodi obi be call scholarship secretariat. Na mako wie sika. Kufado we aware say ehia for na ete wo scholarship no. Won a even genuinely won a ete wo scholarship no. That's the right word. Because so here ni bi wo so a Jimmy. The qualified people now get what we issue scholarship. No, they will not do it. But what they are done business. Who is can be talk? But the scholarship now a business and what time I'm out for. But genuinely, one now will hear scholarship. No, they will not give them scholarship. When you know person or minor or coso, a bed ain't or minor a bed tumpong, a bed ain't or minor a bed coso. Because then I'm Jimmy and I. Or in Ghana near when your position and chrono any ria and oberia. wafa Ghana ni we adwuma every way say means obeya wia no kwa na obefa ono se ne ebeya oman no ebekoso ebetumpon adwuma no ebepeja no he didn't even think about it but anyways ways and means onu no be use e de enyan ho no eno na onim ena e bai na ka wo kire wo nyina gum o ma sesa wo nyina akogu prisoner wo be steady wo ko wie sika nyina te say NPP wo abemu krono e ko so na NDC abai no ma sa wo nyina akogu prison o ma jeli wo mu nyina next time NDC ni no so awanya appointment no ono so nim say eh there be samambo me braye na samantoto me akwan yi a say sebi ye ko opposition na abanfoforo eba me ho be kire me say NPP for won wo wie sikei no ma so awon nyina kogu prison o ma jeli wo mu nyina NDC appointees nso be who said there be niama ekosu samanto me boase am toto me niama ye a an hihye ma akwan ye na ma make sure say ade a me ye ebeye genuine ebeye krojin me ma kronu bia mbam me ma nkekan bia mbam Ghana ebetumpon because the man yes anyema nyina na say your position ana abanfoforo ba me ho be ye hye me ko jail ba there be NDC for no so so sankwase asem so and I work cat deals. Me wa amo na mo kan say NPP for a year niama enye. Na say NPP for a year there enye a na mo so maba mo so mo repeat the same thing. O mo awie sika no na say o say there be NPP for a wie sika yi. E me na mo opposition hwedede a mo ye NPP for ya kronfo NPP for awie sika na se mo so maba na appointee obi amahama appointee wo no wo so ba wo so betu ya sa kro no so mbo odam ye mbo odam ye because wo opposition hwe dede amo ye dede amo ye opposition ni nyina anso ho a mo so maba nyame aboa na mo so maba power den e na oye afa ho why quiet hwe krono se krono enkoso this NPP ni NDC when you na pe NPP ni NDC the same
even something on social media and direct security agencies to go swiftly and investigate a trust ya duru baby na kasa ebubu ya kasare ya kasangu so abaka kra things that will come to benefit Ghanaians.
Ebenezer also on the investigation pa the ava ugd because president direct say age say omonko investigate Ashanti Gold it ended nowhere.
You see asama Ebenezer comment here and a comment here pass out no eno ani because we say Mahama direct NIB to investigate scholarship secretariat at the allegation. Sa investigation enko wie bibia. Mark my words. This investigation will not go anywhere. Won't tell who asem kra bi o. Ye ni Ghana hanom na we say we investigate NSS handouts. NSS now won't investigate no how is it going? Eko saying krono eko so no saying na eko you don't know anything about it and you are commenting. You don't know anything about what you are saying and you are passing a comment. And eko saying me be say NDC for no ni as say Attorney General any man in a press conference. Me wa won o ma wie sika no wo ho won o ma wie sika ne tete ho and a press conference obai NDC buy 1 year why no wetima jeli no why and a wo wetima jeli wo say ya na be kwa 3 years 4 years now mo so more time aso no ma fi abem because won nyina ye pe ye ni ha na fifi bi kwete be case NDC for cut deals. Attorney General and NDC lawyers cut deals. O cut deal o cut as what? Say won who bon our project and a Taxation no mo ne won negotiate to sika mam say na mo be free wo. That I mean so more criminals. More so more corrupt. So more to me cat deal. Cat deal. Money NPP for no. More na more opposition. Mo say oh we ya kronfo no. Mo buy and money one nyina I ba mo connive. Tu sika ama mo say mo be free wo ma. Mo nyina mo so mo ka kronfo no bi. Wo ka kronfo a mo so mo ka ho bi.
Or say that one dear. I say Hanopa. Samira Gabo say Ivan is very brilliant. Kotaka's name dear. It's not good to be there. It was his body that was found there from GBC.
Germany at the biggest airport and welcome to Adolf Hitler's airport.
Oh, God of mercy. William, Monday, Zikuno, also good work, yeah. Keep it up. Your guest is very intelligent and clearly understands what he is talking about. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can never become president of Ghana. Albert anyway say, yeah, my only nightmare is accountability now. We are victim of that bank collapse. If this current administration telling us they want power, for when we are not in 90s or 2016 anymore.
Nim ora baby ora akodu. Dede amoye nyina ekosen. Ekowie sen. NPP for na mo se wo ya kronfo nti mo ba be jeli wo no akosu sen. Won a wo se wo ya kronfo no wontumi no wo nyina gift o warren no nyina no sen na mo ba ye akodu. Bisao mi krom 14 konfo se mi bisa won se mi bisa NDC ni na aban se dede a wo ye mra wo position no akodu e sen ko wie sen egodifo a wotin kon wo se mi bisa NDC ene Mahama se ene Attorney General ora no say ena akosi dede kwa emra mu wo opposition dede sa ankosi bebia was mu nyina mu nim say oh forget it kasa mu nyina mu ya we say eniama aye kende oh forget it ankosi bebia kasa kasa kwa mu nyina mu ya we obi ka James no onye onim ana onya well forget no oni pa kono boa
ya de bia ye nyina ye ni de akiri ye samre nkrofo no bi kura de demu anka nchen ne ye de wie ye wontumi I think Kendra crosses say what's ekoso nya from the prosecution side no omo de aba wie ye me chiremu in the minute.
You see chema wontumi asem no enkosi bebia forget it enkosi bebia chema wontumi case no enkosi bebia dede kwa na momo se onipa na wie sika up till now wontumi njeli onipa no say am pass chema wontumi akowie sika na up till now ndisi wontumi njeli no am pass gift your worry akowie sika up till now wontumi njeli no obi baby say so oh and a take process no multi fast tracking process no ampa o de yen kan say oh ampa chama want to me ekowie sika chama want to me ewie sika akosi sen ekos do sen up till now 1 year multi me njeli chama want to me say dede kwa and this for now him say oh forget it kasa Attorney General na kasa him say oh forget it enko due be bia chema hu tumi asem na enko du be bia enyame na because even Attorney General onim na wo Attorney General as an Attorney General you know best and you are adapt or equipped in the law when it comes to law no oh yeah godfather it is as a godfather in law want me processing nyama fast and jelly woman nyina na adane press conference press conference and Attorney General every time bia oh yeah instead of him to fast track process to jail NPP corrupt officials, no, he's not doing it. But rather he's more focused on press conference.
The entire chama want to meet in a court in United say what a concession ekomema and for na wo muni licenses one also license crown man kwan so obey say adwuma no and afa minerals commission crown be issue statement say and that document
it is to say when you issue licenses anane licenses or the ama obi ye adwuma akosai forest or the license no akwa reserve forest mu cause distraction or reserve forest. Now, up till now, till date, what do you mean, Jelino? So what are you telling me? When you panako USC and now when you pano issue license, ama obi fufro. What are you still waiting for? 1 year. We say NDC MPP when you now a pay. NDC 4, MPP 4. When you know the same. Everybody day now. The day I'm when I wear Koyasiko, we are Koyasikai. Mobile no day now, waiting me aye. Day now, waiting me aye after home. Chairman won't to me as them. So now, and now Moko court, or Chena more court, and now Moko court, or Chena more to Ashada. Say ya a bit delay when you better no, now NDC time. Also, I'm a 1 4 years do my work of you.
Comment is an open secret. I will be a name. Say, baby, I know some boys and one forest one. Now, your man, a quite say on quiet mine and ever. He was having a pending application which was yet to be signed by the minister and 1 year. Now, no cross examination now a course no. Minerals Commission nipa no free wa ba ebedi adanse e ma prosecution side no oji to say na wuntu mi ni nkata a wo so de yes ade no e na company no krampo na ode sa concession ma no ono so kwa na Minerals Commission enimu no wama ye ni nyina wie na lawyer de apia ko be wuntu mi lawyer say opeso file submission of no case na say near prosecutor na be kan nyina no eye nkwase asem case bia ni any logic any hwe enti judge ne hwe na tungu enti judge no ama and the appear could be 2 weeks submission of no case you know on to court in anim no mo behwem na say if obi kai nyansa na aba wo mu a court no be decide nyansa nim so a omo be ma opinion mo defense enti
yeah,
Ivan baby ya drew hono.
Yeah, I think it's issue Ghana for you much interested in. Because galam say nyame adom na ene akofom kakra because of the intervention the ministry lands and natural resources, the minister, 9 mosques and other the security agencies are collaborating just to ensure we tone down the tide. Sebeya yensu ano betimi agina na national to preserve the environment. So I think that now the pressure is down. Some activities are going on improve the water na se but the bia accountability is very, very important. So Ghana ye mra kuni ni na se fonum nyina na and your governance system na isi one central thing we cannot override it. Making people account for their crimes. And in the past, people were forcefully held to be accountable. Yet Kroma, your friends at some point in time, you say Chikata, Akoto, we in a sephonum, and Marana no moody no crime, seven them for quem. What's your sorry them, Yakofan was sorry them. Obi every airport, one Yakom one. These people were treated like criminals. In the end of the day, the justice system, whichever way you see it, pronounced them guilty and they were jailed. Ghana for Ankasado do ho. Entinde and Merebiadru. Some individuals through connivance, through whatever, Bia Emma or Mayano Eboka essay Japade Eshere Nema. It is only right and just because my culture said the only reasons Ghana for DLI so called to about 2024 because of the criminal orchestrations in Nema Kosu Kroma and Untumi and his people were part of it. And this Mrena Daniel now ba na such accountability your friend is saying we know has been set emotional. Ghana ni bi adwene was what they are following. And so over here reaction from social media, even where they sense a slow pace on the part of the Attorney General, look at the way they come at him. You understand? Yeah. And so the average Ghanaian is so much interested in these issues. And when to me issue way, maka, and this case I'm ready to prosecute no. Senkana Akufo-Addo a serious president of Baso Basuma Maya and call no mumness and prosecute to me.
See, want to me case, you know. Maybe be a case here and could see baby. Because even Galam say, Emra, Akufo-Addo ya way say, want to me, cause harm to our reserve forest. Measures Bay and Akufo-Addo take here to curb Galamsey menace. Then and Akufo-Addo oh yeah, so or the best Galamsey beto ase kra. Wanya she. Among folks say, oh, when I want to me, 2 Galamsey, oh, want to me 2 Galamsey, want to me, 2 Galamsey. Akufo-Addo say there be want to me on 2 Galamsey. Because Sikano will near Sikana, or the Sikana be boa party no my party ne Juma ere ekoso. It's no to me and yana she. That yet your memu, na say even president, asema esi, and asema ba, na president ain't to me into delegation, and I'm out for air kwashe. Now president na kasa beba out, ebe vindicate onipana. President beba out, ebe vindicate onipana say nah on 2 Galamsey. First time I mean say president, asema ba. Oman fan court na president na kasa be twa ne ho beba no oba be vindicate onipa nse de we ne ho eto se sukyerema enki kan bia ni obi ho NDC for mo baye na chama want to me 2 Galamsey chama want to me say Ghana ansase chama want to me bo oman ne ka NDC baye 1 year in office till now want to me jeli chama want to me. So in sama mo kan ye ni nyina no na eye no kware ana se emara na mo pe vote nti no eno nti na mo kan sansem we nyina sama mo kan ye se chama wontumi ewie sika chama wontumi ede Ghana asase akoma private company ene 2 Galamsey essay o man asase Ninyina ekosi sen.
Because the red flags were raised during his time.
Yeah.
Kwaku Bako was out there, he spoke to the issues. The Minerals Commission at the time, the CEO said quite clearly, Omunyama wouldn't to me. Your friend said license at the time. Now I applied there, but it had at the time not been approved.
Yeah.
These were public knowledge. These people were out there. Emma, Omunu Kwakuba Kukrenya Sem, and the Minerals Commission CEO Nusubenya Sem. As some no cost back and forth as a responsible president at the time. Baby Omosia, Onim Fadia. And a president lied to the people of this country. Said, "Won't to me, Enyanya na man for ne can semton." So when indeed investigation being who a president I at the time, and in politics and in governance, you must not be on the other side of the people. Ebasa, government, will drop, and that's exactly what we don't want to happen. So, won't to me the case are quite obvious, but they say democracy in their practice, you cannot just presume. Say the person is guilty. Even wherever you presume, no, that presumption is rebuttable in the face of the law. Is the reason why he has been given that chance to go to court. Now you make sure, say, forest enyo mama dear, forest enyo papa dear, nanya wona nane wuye no odijaw. That forest utimi twitwa ne se sebi banche echama amanfo because sana no mo ye no na wuira fi se John ebe wuo Ghana ya forest achemota forest otimi twitwa de chema ne wo fase no
we are not the forever
eto tuo e de ma omo se omba so mbaji a tuku omo because omo oweli tuo kan ho yes. In the world now, your friend is saying, forest no more mono, or the forever can't hold, and or Sandy a 2 sign can't hold. Yes, more fun, more buying, and this is for Obano mukasa omo ba bejia. So you see, the mindset of these people, they say, Omo who Ghana and they say you're more but these people have never done anything in the interest of this country. Everything whenever they are in power, they destroy. Whenever they are in opposition, they become saboteurs. And that's the nature of these people.
See, never be koso e Ghana hano. Because economy ko say NPP 4 no. Every time bia galamsey asem beba no. Na one mom ena enya ahoden e kasa. Knowing very well pa say one ena what ma Ghana e say yeah because of galamsey. One am mind so and one amemu mu no. Nema e call so e twetwetwa ansase e ma amanfo e say asase no e tu galamsey basa. Uncle Sishi me want say emra NDC buy I think 6 months ni mo o ma start kasa na jo mahama tu galamsey na galamsey abeye west kwa and mahama mi hwa mu na mo say galamsey mu na mo ma galamsey eye jedin woko kan NPP 4 on tiase ba bibia no kwara ne da no na se wan fan to a be fiato
Abraham Kwame Nkrumah build the dam no they did demonstration across this country so Kwame Nkrumah was still sika na ye hia dam it is on record Kwame Nkrumah si motorway omo ka kire ne se motorway ye ne dan enti koko fo sika na ye di si motorway omo mprema ye mfa Ghana sika ensi motorway independence kwa ye je no obunya adaje tro letter koma ohema ne se he when also be my independence no we are not mature enough to be independent independence no omonje free and some we are not ready but Kwame Nkrumah and
see NPP fankasa no one it seems like one pair o mine nkoso o mine koso a enya wonde because beba ne say baba ne den e na Mahama perform bibribe onifre ni kura ehu say Mahama oyade asutu ni obi anaso asi kura ate say Mahama perform mumu kura etime bie na anu akese Mahama perform NPP force say debida Mahama nye hwe mi ho ahwe oman a mo buye ohawa mo ko se ye e Ghana bebi amode Ghana ekodu ye eno no mo ehu atete koda na amode Ghana du ye no mo ehu ene de mo nya akwanya mo nya no e kasa se jo Mahama enye hwe Mahama enye hwe because I say NPP for one, they are the enemy to this state. Because when the country is progressing, they don't want every time be our person or minor set back. And yeah, a bro and a beya mean nim nature NPP ni bekesi. Obon Pai say Mahama and fairly. Obon Pai say Mahama and fairly. Because mo buy 8 years, mo into man performation, mo into man yashi or Ghana. Nejo Mahama so bad no or try so be put his best no o man akoswa mo se mo bompa se on fairly senia Ghana for ebenya akwanya no ato abama NPP enye jimie enye adambo mimi hu NPP communicator o kasa sa na it seems like onye correct we Jimmy Dennis Miracle Abuaje ono de jimie pa ekwapim not then no timi ye we ekwapim not Jimmy 4 way ba ekwapim not into man yahwe what point in MC here we ekwapim not then oye college boy won't man yahwe we ekwapim not then I want team champion man ekwapim not they say wo na wo ba omia echi no emra mo ba power 8 years wo filate then I want team champion man ekwapim not then I want champion man ekwapim not nothing zero we NPP ni and now our parliament Amadokuya no ye NPP ni Amadokuya ye NPP ni or lady NPP in parliament ekwapim not or lady ekwapim not in parliament for 8 years now a spokesperson
just persisted today these people
we are communicator Emma NPP ekwapim not fie kwapem not then na oye ye ene monya akwanya monya no kasa se Mahama performing mo bompa se Mahama fail se na NPP mo betima ba power it is na Ekufado fail for 8 years Ghana 8 men progress no sanso na se Mahama fail for 4 years so Ghana ya kechi 12 years and am nipa ba ku penti because it seems the NPP for why on my boyful one day or mine one pray or mine say bekoso or mine enkoso enye one pe or mine enkoso enye one fe every time be a wo bompa say aban no ebe fail say na wo be den wo be ba power meanwhile mo so mo ba power 8 years mo ntima anya hwe 8 years in office mo ntima anya hwe NPP ni bi na bisa say inte mo buy 8 years then na mo ye emera mo buy 8 years then na mo timi ye obe say oh ye free SHS apart from free SH mo ye then we say we ye one district one factory we ye one district one factory we ye one district one dam o say then dam oben one district one factory uko me ekura tinkon uko adosu ufiti adosu echo down Acro Farms Acro Farms fancy de dada Ekufado baye or the nebana akobo ni gban one district one factory me hwa won bie factory bia o bia obi eye ni na ejuman obi ye ni private company no na wo de wo bana akobo anim ekunfi operate dada Ekufado baye de ne bana akobo ni gban one district one factory Mbo dam ye. Mo amunim say chale man performing abysmally. Ye nyina ye mpre say oman no ebe ti akwachi. The Ghana ekoso a ye nyina ebe ye nde. Ene wasore na omo oto omo 5 kilo 10 cedis. Light bill ati aba from wom. Transport fare ati aba from. Nyama ekoso a Ghana obi ani beje. The fact say we NPP ni doesn't mean say o man no ekoso a wo de mo benefit Nancy a petro 9 cedis no this NPP for ni say mo na mo ye dede no mo ko bu petro mo ka che say debi yen ye pe 21 cedis na mo de na the one mo de e mara mo office no the one na petro te no mo so ye pe sa mo pe 9 cedis mo ko bu petro mo ka kire nkrofo ni say debi yen pe no 9 cedi bio o de 21 cedi mayen cause ye ja no 21 cedi ti bunu sa mayen mo se sa dollar mo ke say there be ye pe no 10 cedi ye pe no 15 cedis ye pe no 17 cedi de bi ya mo ja ye no eno a na ye pe cause mo nyina ekoyi a mo benefit bi sanso na enkoyi a mo be benefit ekoyi a mo tim ankoyi a mo tim Inti abeba ni day na o jin se o man enkechi 24/7 o man enkechi sa nipa no it seems like adwen a wo de adwen wonni bi wonni adwen wona wo yo jimifo se o man no be koso no de enye ofe enye mumpe o man no be tumpon no de na mumpe de bia mo prese o man yentin kechi Emra ni amapa ba no president force so obe put measures in place na obe ma ni amapa ba no mumpe de bia class 1 de bia yet class 1 na Mahama am performing it yan toma NPP so beba NPP am performing yan toma NDC beba NDC am so am performing yan toma CPP it say ya na ye be ye sa say ya na ye be call jimie niama nkoye yenim say niama nkoye 2020 ba na niama nkokra ba yenyina yitimi tinemu Jo Mahama aba na say onye hwe kra ya o performing uko marketer do niama boy de kra eso ate kakra niama enti se ne na ete no iti mo de mo mpe de bia mo pe echika Ichika yankechi.
Simply a celebrating Independence Day celebration and so that is their nature. Whenever they get opportunity, they perceive a mind of they become saboteurs, and that is the nature of these people. Abraham Kwame Nkrumah built the dam, no? They did demonstration across this country. So Kwame Nkrumah was still sika.
Wow, look.
They here die.
You are diamond. Diamond na eboa Ghana say.
It is on record.
Yeah.
Kwame Nkrumah see motorway. Omo catch and say motorway ya den.
Sansona Mahama so see express road from Accra to Kumasi expressway. We see NPP for the Debbie one pay. Iti ade a ebe boa oman no NPP for soritia. That means you are enemy to the state. Ade ebe ma oman no be koso no mompe. Se bibi be ma oman no be koso a mo de mompe. De bia na mo pe ni se oman no ebe tia kechi. Oman no ebe kechi. We nipa ben NPP 4. Mo ye nipa ben.
Enti koko Fosika na yedi isi motorway. Omo mprema ya mfa Ghana sika ensi motorway. Independence kwa yeje no. Obunya da age tro letter koma ohema ne se he. When also be my independence no. Ye nyanduru ho. We are not mature enough to be independent. Enti independence no omonje free ensam. Oh, we are not ready. But Kwame Nkrumah and others persisted. Today these people shamefully are celebrating Independence Day celebration and so that is their nature. Whenever they get opportunity, they perceive a mind of Mojapadia, so they can use it to do whatever they want. And that's what is going on. My forest. Now we come out for now we just commission. Mosume Swan Brabi Gold 150 grams. Mosume Swan Mami way. But when you know, say I didn't hear what yet. Timinya Kukodro Swa Soja Fokuguram, and they were protecting this criminal. Our forest. He was destroying virgin forest in this country. It got to a time now these characters had the moral effrontery chastising Mahama government. Say Galamsey no on fighting ye. Forest forest the name is forest reserve. Yeah. Mutiminya kukodro emu almost bear for utwa nipa kuku almost bear 43 man ye to say no. Emu 9 there now they completely took over. Because President today, your friend is saying legislation so they can go and destroy the forest. Now we know so I think that I'm looking forward to Obia. Oba can't say what is going on. I watch hunting. Yeah. Boni omodi and who soon play out. And the same thing Aduboah in case is also going. And several other cases. Abaya Tietia or Kobo National Service for Kronui. Or also the you see
if you're worrying.
These are people we can never forget. And as I need to say now or Kaiser Sankrofo that soon Namakwana essential before. But democracy so the Attorney General has a job to do. Yeah. These people must be prosecuted. I know the day say court no case Mudi Bema. Fine, you've done your part. But say you be jail one man nam hodie and near Tofiakwa. Because Obra Ghana for Bre no ebi oh yeah obia lusu ne papa onhuni biem na obi adidi ho de to top football club na se for say na ye nam na ye madam obi akobon kwase akoro no anya sika na ho na media for ho nipa because oba radio so okwa obeja 1000 na 2000 you see sometimes it's very annoying. And it's the reason why most of the journalists sit on radio and they allow people to just say any nasty stuff and go away with it. Now, no matter say, I say, Chamberlain's Aquatina radio, be so cancer, who say, or say, Mohammed Babesi Express Road, and then I say for them for so bad, I wasn't answer for them. Utena Ashanti region, the majority leader. Ashanti region at Twaba Mount went to me and Mobra Papa Bia and live with them any legacy. So I may overhead the crown went to me and yet. Now we political opponent Hunyan Sase or Ukrona womb no and Accra. That is the only way ya obetimi ya sabia obepin up the road ama yenya express road. What says ya wanting as a panina? Who kutia sade we only by my onya ya mamboy for an idea. That's sometimes say. You see, these people over the years we respected them thinking that they were reasonable men of conviction, but not knowing say they were nothing more than yes. I'm gonna do for their interest because the men are no I will just shut up because this thing is coming to my town. My people will benefit. Yeah. But the Ashanti region NPP people, no, now sorry, this particular project. And I'm the catcher said that is who they are. Me money your one.
That's it. I post Ashanti region. Omu here t-shirts.
So and I'm catcher said the youth in Ashanti region today are becoming more enlightened, getting into politics over the years. You know, I'm gonna win your politics. What does run up a radio expose so political education in as for ne ho. Okwa Ashanti region obi be journalism agini dia na expose. They didn't want to open up issues of politics for people to understand because they felt psychologically they think that people have already made their choices. And there is no need to discuss politics. You be issue no higher to be. And all the stations that was something region their budget in their sports. They want to do and then say and politics are and social media Kevin Taylor and other people on platforms no ukwa benye bietie enti na nema the Ashanti youth are getting exposed into politics and today they are making informed choices and yes how that's sorry sports kotokowe okokumasi na say sports presenter Spain your friends say news I say what is Spain
what is
ebusia same way na ekoso or Ghana. Was you know say NPP for there. Every way say means bia obe you see. Ama Ghana aba form no. One they are ready to do. But seems like one pet or minor in koso. Or minor to mponga and your fair. And this is trying their best. So or minor a bedding. A bekoso is trying their best. So minor a bekechi. So that's the end of that story. We are moving to another story. And now on UTV, never be echo by a very reactive quickly to it.
Schools, and then you did hospitals, and then I did and then encore because government itself is even refusing to spend. The last time, how much percentage of budget of the last budget and I buy release here? How much percentage Nabani release here? So when these monies are not in the system, I mean practically, the say at the end of the day, no, the economy shrinks. When the economy shrinks, no, business, private businesses, the info.
You see, same way and echo so. NPP 400 it seems like till now one person who say
and no reflection and that APA war your revenue collection in it is a GRS so be so now watching a man for now umetimate yababo mabaso they encouraging for but the kakra na mpono mummy entua na sabe encha wanafe sabe musu madwuma bekoso na afi mutua tax no a ayemre but I'm telling you these data any statistics yi the dance say yenwan mo ba yi o ma be shrink economy no and economy no aboapia and then the dollar no efra yani but dollar ye this ka twetwe die and e kan hye die o mo nto aso
okay nana but you 7 minutes
abuna nana uni ma die honorable akwa propagandist or see compete granted it is like that. Omuni no compete because they don't believe so bit me when power am. That is why the two came in.
That's democracy there.
I am not democrat admin agenda setting.
Oh, Nana.
You see, Baumia issue. I'm for be brave. Even some of the NPP officials are also saying say Baumia is not fit to lead NPP. Baumia is not ready and he cannot take power for NPP. But I don't know the reason why you still are in Yodium.
Yes, Excellency Mahama or
Akonyapa ne prehun. Akonyapa.
That's what agenda
says. Be honorable akwa. Once you kasan we di.
Musuma ye di ba be buano. Akonyapa ne prehun.
Honorable akwa.
You see, Akwa Akimoda MP no. At times, so to me, wow, dream say, if you constituency, then I will why. Achimoda den na wo waye achimoda den na waye uko achimoda wo hwe won akwan a basa ba mi wa wo power wo party e wo power for 8 years wona okasa wo akwan wentime ntwa wentime mbie ejuma bia wo achimoda na kohwe niam budden no achimoda tantantan wo power party ba power emra na amwo power no mantima anya hwe wo constituency wentima anya hwe ene wenya no e kasa
me pese me kire say o two no o hwe omo posture ne omo bibia ne trend so na omo supporting ni before omo nyim so wontimi mgbe na election ma omo so they thought that they should come in because omo believe in him before they believed in him and inti no gu omo animu asili 38% beto ho loto number automatic or the 38% and never to inti na ma wa omo so omo ma omo ho so and omo decide say ya memo a ye be mu say ye beba because nipa na ye de na ekono de omo wan obi believe in his excellency man ko nya competition obi believe in his excellency Mahama so obetimi age power
eno baje power no
ama NDC
eno baje power
oh wo kasa man kasa ho enu nti enya afa ni ebenyi
you see NPP for any distraction emra wo wani abre eye wade no na wo distracting emra wo wani abre a wo ye wade no NPP ni obetwitwa wa akwa mu saa enye saa ade na mo ankasa mo primaries na wo ba omia wenya 56% wenya 56% so even 40% cross now wo ba omia yen believe you yen ni believe say wo betimi age power ama NPP yen ni ankuranhye bia wo mu say wo ba omia wo pa ye de ko gina NDC ni 2028 yen ni believe say wo betimi age power NPP fo nso say debida executives no mo vote enkodu bebia mo vote endu bebia so mo na mo sunsum ba omi etiko say bra na obeje power because NDC John Mahama remba say John Mahama remba wo ba omi a eden a obedi ba obisa wo ba omi a bisa ho say 2016 emra wo ba wo say wo economy the economic messiah the economic superhighway the economic hero uba ya no hwese na economy ni etetel pansam ye ni nyina wentimi enya hwe anka amfa ho ibi say ye de ato force nkura akogina uba omia ene ato force na emu be den ama uba omia because NPP4 I sema wo kan nyina na say agenda NPP4 nyina kan say oh Mahama ena na odin ena Baumia na yede no call ye into obia nim Baumia. Baumia o popular. Ghana enya wo popular wo ye na yede to aba. Ka ye popular na ye ana popular wo ye na wede to aba ka Shatawale president. Ka Shatawale president. Enya wo popular wo ye na wede determine say wo na be ye president na wo na ye be to aba ma.
Nya bibia mu. Then they decided to say yemfa no nko. Because anka mu jitu mu se ba omi abetimi anya power amamwa anka nipa mienu nkoke because these are people who supported him in the first step. I didn't think the brand decided so best standing because only hope will be when you move you after Kennedy they know your competitor one na anko e die be ntina e friend ni sen e former honorable education minister ono kro ma amfa na ye me nwanwa because so hwe nkrofo ni nyina wono na nadwene utimu so oni Kennedy last one Japan yes engineer kwa me Japan mo mienu into Kennedy ono no nka ho basa mensa we supported by Umia. Why did they decide to compete? Because women say went to me fashion now what's your market cancer when you got the really my 44% of your base did not vote for Baumia 44%. Yeah, because I know about ye, and you decided to see and cannot send Faba. Abna tax net is a problem in this country. Tax net. Because as I say GRA, me widen on tax net. Use technology. they widen on tax net. Use technology to capture, because I guess at the end of the day, the burden is on those they can capture and they can recognize. What did they mention? It's a set share. Abrazo call Osuhanajo. We share the kind of business that is going on in the night. Who captures that? Painter for, mason for, carpenter for, tilers. What kind of VAT do they pay? My form by day, and by day crane board. Ufa by day so my year mama. I'm fixing doors. This is a form of door installers because of the Turkish doors now. But that is so. This is talking about 16 regions, and Ghana be so much said any be baby. So go to anywhere before baby now. Kwa winya sa Turkish doors. You be connect the Turkish door. And these people fix these doors, and I don't know if they pay tax on their income. Say, oh no, the economy has shrunk. Anybody who says the economy has shrunk, because then he is still in his old mind of when NPP was in power. The economy shrank when you people were in power. And
you see, NPP for the economy in the Senate be beyond one farm home. And I now can be won't because already no more decided that. Then no matter what will happen, economy no, and Yamahama and a year. They what's the name of my ding? Name of my ding, a good for bread. But me, as some maybe says, it's a banidana, a ding, and a ding a fiance son. A fiance son who say Ghana, I ding. A man now all power now, a man forecast. Say, oh, Ghana, I don't ya bro, good for soon. That time in the day, or man who she and can't. Or man, yashi and can't find. I'm going to go to force to say, oh, a summer bar, Ghana, a day, ye bread, dollar, one word to Kwang, Eco Digua. What's the oh, dollar, I can say dollar, costro, ye bread. Obefa Ghana cities be brave, Okakosis $1, Kitwabi. Nina was a debby. And now a bank papa ba, now a bino air force, say, a bino air performing well, trying his possible best, say, obey deliver no. What's the Debbie? And you know, yeah. Who are to Russia and Ukraine? And that's why Ukraine more than more ding than before. So what can me say exchange rates and my imports here cheaper? I do not agree with you. Nipa krona will manufacture near my wahano. Your input for your manufacturing, you know, no money be brain fabric. Maka door installer. Obi o manufacture machine or the babe ye juice. Machine free her. Machine parts. Omo ton free man no nti say dollar no for ma. A bois emma industry, commerce, trade, run fine. O sig a buying a the sika kwa shim. Enti na dollar no are stable. Granted it is like that Munya sika na wa himfa na mo hwe sika yesi akomboto ma mo account for ebinum kra bedane ice candidates ice omo ntimi mmefi o madane ice for America ice candidates mo de mo munya sika no beto mo nsem no mo di gu mo botom se himfa na mo de call you national service unti granted the process na buy we ya wo ya amagana for ho atom, but it is not like that. Yeah. Never I improve how you have to accept it. Say you failed. You see, NPP need a day on June to say Ghana Equanim. NPP ni on June to say Ghana Equanim da. How are ye name 2020 aye femu nyina no asesa
register for that intimate no meko bondi factory meko akoje meko no hospital meko akoje then you take out and you see those people no say check here they are over 40% of the whole economic activity.
And sometimes to omo ye ignore ayenje no omo so kombo sika omo enya.
I am telling you there is a whole shop go to your friend saying Accra Mall let your hub of for ton clothes. But let's widen the tax net because you see, yes, especially formal workers. So who work being income tax a year because they say you can be what is he or she is recognizable. It is an item that you can recognize because of ye juma or an institution. About pressure, down. So even you see, there's one thing that we do not know. So when juma aye basakra, you have to file. That is why America they file bankruptcy. Exactly. You have to file to say this time income yes. So that you are within. But a structure. As I say VRH, what must say? And you see when you go to even Makola or Tadi, one multi ticket my girls see, one more eco AMA, a dear. Ticket mom, Patrol Jum, Cocosia Gas, or a friend saying Rollins Park. Inside Rollins Park, one muton fools, or Cantamanto. So if you are talking about when your bracer will be raining taxes, you should rein in everybody. It should not be a segment of the people who are in trade, who are in commerce, who are in industry. Okay. It should be everybody. Yo, Honorable Vonje.
Yeah. GRA say, what's the number?
60%.
60%.
And share tax. With the greatest of respect to my.
So. I say GRA is 60% into your tax. Ghana how no more amount from pay tax to your. But some of them do I what they and how I GG tax are not doing. Because some shop will be last make a quarter de ho. You say GRA aba say what be tax. According to woman or home. On ton she onye sika bia ye ko shop no beba anopa obi an to ade beba anopa obe close yakọ o ka kire on say oh niam nkoye itimontomo bo ase profo ni se debida jare fu se debida on close shop no ma wo close shop no wo mama me ni pie ye jare fu na the padlock lock shop we Ghana ha
brother, GRA boss. Sapon is a good brother. I mean, you know, that is his work. So I find it a little difficult. Well, it's good to a dialogue. It's good to talk about it. Yes, I agree. It's good to have a conversation. See a band them and and all that. But boss, I mean, that's your job, you know. First of all, no, I think say krano ya tete nyoma bebre free taxes are yetuam COVID-19 taxes na akufa brabre so mojeje no ya ye free emission tax free ho so many other taxes no more AGGA no bed tax ni de keka ho nyina no ye ni nyina free ho I mean import duty ni ye nyina no say ama tax ni tua no say emogo na bafom and I think that's what it is say abafom but the problem is say I won't say me tua ho na say bra kwesi entua or chine bi no I will be motivated to also not pay. And as I know, I think that I agree with Nana. How do we broaden the tax network? Ya better ni yani pado duonwa etimia capital muso metua tax. And nintina as I say economic reform ye nyina ya boa ni ye. One of the main near this 24-hour economy market CCA.
Hey.
One of the reasons why I add in so many microphone share tax ni say.
David Vondi said, we'll see 24-hour market. 24-hour market. Almost see 24-hour market. And I mean, could say one be my and I mean, consistency be my hoyen. 24-hour market. If you are not here, any market be as and a project be a crown. I say, a cosuye. It's our true ya. More better than radio, so I'm more try any. Extra day. Eh? I am on can of Quarkakra. 24-hour market. Now 24-hour economy no cry in who are no yet. Na market and I be who. One musi women's bank. Women's bank and buy 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy and starting po ye. I feel I bet than 24-hour market. That be I was starting at 24-hour market. Hey, NDC4. Oh, nah. I say more the Ghana for Adrian Idiagweri. NDC4 per se what the Ghana for Adrian Idiagweri. A boy must say in our Mundi Biasu yes. Mundi so ye, movie is a better.
Baby onipa no aton no kutana de o baby no aton no de America no akọ ne baby but yenya you know a more formidable marketer you are able to locate onipa we in the shop ni onipa we in the shop ni eno no beboa ma tax ne jeje no akọ nanim na afen so one year what informal sector no I think that we need to put up a strategy a bit me edi wo mo nyina be ka you know tax network anya sa nipa kakra na etua no wa hwa o ma bembegu look sameyi me pay slip ade chirawo na hwe sika ye tifri me pay mu a month na hwe sika ye tifri akwesi akwa pay mu a month a wo bisa ho se 90 juma wa ya month ni ama o SK na sika ye tie from say your tax na nipa be 40% pe na etwa tax krom ha o ma be de no ma na akoso nti mesere enze tax no anya ni kwa be kosoro kese na mi anya sko da bi nipa no dodo na ebetua esakra no a nipa no dodo na ebetua no na ba mi anya sika na sakra kese na se nipa ketua bi na etua ahwa the burden on us no will be too much.
And another
and
thing,
we
so
will not be able to.
You need online.
Yeah.
Online.
Yes.
Not get between the individuals.
Yes.
You need TikTok, Instagram,
Yes.
Facebook,
Yes.
You know,
they should use the
digital man na ya kan
the Ghana card.
Wontie me bie.
Uncle Le Foundation.
Get ni bie. Wontie me.
Uncle Le Foundation.
Papa ba ye.
Le Foundation.
Papa yes wo ye economic giant. Economy. Oba ye na nka na the digital no ko the afa economy mu na nka na me ne o kase nka sa tax aye kan wa build the platform bia when ye online trading near the internet businesses no na nka patcho me
I mean they no share na they at so enu bi na even when you open a business Oko register. They take your Ghana card together. Then I link it to your bank.
Yeah, take your Ghana card just with your tax. Yeah, take your Ghana card and just with your tax.
No, it's linked to that. No, mutimi.
What do you want me agenda setters?
Oh, Debbie, Nana, I mean.
See, sa idea no. Papa di Ghana free economy we dey call digital no and what the share on the share side anymore and sister
reality. Where would you me and
nanka or delay foundation bia and kababua ama yesika jije to jije no akova ho nyina. But I'm saying that it is not too late. It is not too late. Dear Bayani, I just hope and pray say sesi na ye nyina ye hunu report eba ni se nipa be 60% ya ye adwuma entry tax no. I feel said the necessary year sa 60% anya kra mu 40% mmeka ho nke ye ni ayetua no ye nọọso ensine woni a entua netimi agigi kakran netimi akoye ne na sa o ka se dollar aba from ntina enkrofo ntua tax no a na ho brase ne ani die mu we businessman esa na we ya ma nkomo na aba from dodo enam no ka se
dollar aba from nti na ntia taxes
no let's
correct that
we say dollar na aba from nti ama ya kofa enuama bebre from on ne aba nti affect local production
yes
entina local production for ntia tax no
na say dollar aba from a untua tax ana
I mean that
me I think say dollar crab aba from a na it's a motivate am for tax more because say no okay tesika kakra na wo sesa be bebre ultimate kan kire me say dollar aba form intina amanfo intua one tax wo ka sa asem kire me a na sa akwesi akwa na kasa no niema akwa na ye no at times ultimate tie ni kasa mu a wo say papa ni obi papa o MP member of parliament we no me hye mmara e ma ye di so we no mo wona wo hye mmara ma ye o kana we hu ka pe problem o kana we hu ka o di asema ba we no mo e na hye mmara e ma ye di so.
That is not fair.
Which is not fair?
That is not economically I mean, you're my big brother. Economically verifiable.
You know.
Because the fact is that that say local production. Local production.
Yes.
Abwa ayedin denara. Say when you profit, all you do is to file. Say this is it. You are not able to make money and you are not paying because the tax paying, you know, it's not on gross. It's on the net you get. What you say? And the one can say local production.
Unim say mamuha.
Want to make
say mamuha. Say GR4 MF show mamuha. Hardly would you say ujumana we no.
And they say why won't keep books here? No.
They are looking for money.
That's not it. So one keep books here, dear. Then you can say that. But once you keep your books properly, I don't think say remember because there is a bankruptcy I declared it, but I don't think that will happen. And $19 now from there, the papa a boy. Now
you see, never be a coso or Ghana Hanuma, it's a ye na ye. They say a month for ye juma, but edu taxa, 1 peso be to tax. A month for a year juma pa, but won't to tax. And a tax so no soon a mobile to an when you be develop or mine. So when to tax a better then no be develop or mine. So tax will hot now so wouldn't to ya or mine a better time and obey develop it. A bino ye juma and ye sika when ye juma and your profit a ye juma de bia and ye sika will be to me a to tax and I want tax will be to me to ya and more. But there be one yet. We're to tax that. Sana or mine will be dana will be to me Emma or mine acronym. Because tax what the tax and a chichere or mine. I'm obey you, Juma, Moon Yesika Moody Moon Pesa mobile to a taxa. A bad day and or mine will be to me a chichere or mine.
Part of 5 minutes.
I think the minority leader Ninen Croft for I sometimes Apenyomakin is a brother, I like him, as an individual person.
Very nice.
He's a nice person. Andra na we are paid tribute ama ye nipa bakwa ofrimi. Uchi ni nsemo oka. It tells us a politics no said you told the bini wa bontin the year different. The way our nipa no our relationship or konifie na wɔn yɛ aduane ne yere yɛ aduane ma wɔn die wɔn mma mmienu kɔ school bom na wɔn yɛ in fact ɛne nti ma ne kɔ esieyɛ ɛkɔ lower body no bi ne ade it tells you say this is a nice person individually but the moment they come together to pursue the NPP agenda
I say
then you wonder whether
one the party ninye
you see NPP for nankasa no at times sana ebinom ye won yama no ano odin because ebinom ye nice people among for the one will relate to you know who say oh akwai onimnyansa because there's this MP in my constituency Usiano how I want to kasa how I obekere watena etufo no who say akwai na adwim abobiew Utimu say akwai oyade oye MPP ni but the fact and the moment obekọ parliament agenda obe create no Utimu say na nkrofo we butai bi wo ho MPP for woni parliament won sunku na so na wo ye ejuma ma party na won sunku because wo ye niam bia at times Utimu say akwa we minimum no enye say nothing ba so okasa ama party no wo ye press conference bi na okasa BBC na o share ni opinion na agenda bia obe create no Utimu say na nkrofo we wo sheda NPP for what said apa wonim no kwara no ba wonka some of them they know the truth but because of their politics and now because of the party that they belong anything no kwara no say wo be bie wan no aka say ade we eye no kwara no we eneya they will never do what they will never do that because munyina munim say say the way economy performing well economy are bouncing all right everything is in the right path everything is in the right direction the country is in the right path but you get the MPP member obeka say and a member of parliament obeka nah the country is setting back oman no the way oman no konenye mahama embu oman ni mahama baby ode oman ni nam no enye miwa uhunu wo kukuo mu na obisa na say oh ampa oman ni de ekoso oman ni de baby enam ano anenam because dollar about form inflation are dropping and now cry na me tell say about 3.5 that's in history oh ayade oman mahama o performing emra obekọ NPP primaries and now obey campaigning ama NPP obekọ parliament obenya platform obekasa no start jandam ba ni nyina meti ase bes
Ade na yanka wo wiase mu nkrofo ba se ye napco wani awie university awie second degree yemu omu 700 cedis awie ekire no sika no so agentimi antwia bobo nkrofo se ye agenda 111 ye wie no sika nkwa no wani di ye hospital ba kokora ye
ba sa NPP agenda 1 district 1 factory no eno e fa na wo ye because me ni me bia wo ye bi wo serious because me ni me kurati nko sane adoso people na se some poultry farm bi wo ho acro farms udu acro farms a obe say NPP ekufado mountain bana kakraka e wo ho 1 district 1 factory but acro farms wo kra before hey NPP ata iso TV ye niam bia o TV bisa na crofo we pa dey na motivate mo we sa niam we 1 district 1 factory ebe di sika e wo ho se sika wo twama 1 district 1 factory policy ni na nkosi be bia 1 district o man bia 1 district 1 factory bia iti me bisa MPP for say wo bia no wo bia wan fa youth ahe and etimi employ wo mo 1 district 1 factory ehe fa na wo ye na nipa ahe and etimi fa wo mo wa adwuma zero let's say NPP mobile, yes, I'm more than I dream be dear Guru. Neman Koye or Mani Koye. Instead of saying mobile putting things in place, Emma or Mino, a bear crabation never. More than Yamu Benya Edi. Yamu Benya, Mube Demon, and Yere, Mama, side chicks. And one and now, champion.
On one district, one factory, you won't be a fire.
Oh,
Ning na port head Amara Crofoko to go a yabu passport office, boo offices a casaka judge for baby a tran. A boo honina, yes, a caputo, every day a sick and a baby a cathedral, dear Drew.
Eh? A kufado na ope president, wako show Yankopon, say, oh, Yankopon, oh, Buamina say, it's me be a president, I met sit down amount. Me see a sorry down amount. Na obi promise I walk up make it to Nyankopon a den na yen sika am of taxpayers money and I what see National Cathedral am for bread am for soon market here basa atantan time went to me expand market ni went to me yehwe e market ni amadokia ba 8 years went to me yehwe ba wonya sika ekowura National Cathedral mu esi dama Onyankopon da wose ma Onyankopon ye hu emfaso bi e ba so amena timi tu amena 58 million $58 million tokro omesi tokro okropo ni bekese ome tokro keke na wo twae no etimi eje oman no 80 million neche se mo no amba se mo ba be save Ghana efi nkwasoma ye wo mu no mo ba se nyamu nkwa mu benya sika mu benya di ewia no eni ti na mo ba ye
utumi nya no ebegyina oka se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Mambua woni awa ma no ni nyina abonsan ma ne se kwayie abofra yawo no nekra nim se kwayie no timi abegyina oka se adwuma we he ana you
see sansema NPP for the canon I don't understand because obien him say Charlie so John Mahama for me or performing well but NPP4 especially their communicators you know what about Ghana aye ding now say so Ghana aye ding obetima compare and Ghana aye ding to NPP time or Ghana aye ding Ghana aye ding 2020 to 24 ni na yetimi survive ye na enye na niama atetel ukọ market a oketa sika keto bi niama obekukweri abegu fie no bi a oketa sika keto bi a oketa o de be market niama obetimi de abeto abegu fie ano ote ni nyina Mahama memu papa nti ena niama nyina temi kọ ba NPP4 say de bida ena NPP4 minim bebia won kwa wokodi wongwa NPP4 minim bebia wokoto won niama usia NPP communicator now be sound say then mo say oman no my ding then na ema oman no ye ding obeka che say no diary 50 cedis ideal milk usia NPP communicator bia obisa then na ekwa obeka say ideal milk Dennis Mirakrabuaje ideal milk Queen that of one communicators and lady be say Queen style say Queen we say ideal milk boy ding ideal milk nkwa me wa in free ni kure hu say Ghana we are in the right path as to ni kure at say Mahama elidi oman yi mumu obi a o ntimi kasa ebie na ano akese Mahama ebo no modern it is NPP focus Mahama enye hwe I'm not surprised
it is apprenticeship program here course wo hu ye ohene eninti me ne wokase apprenticeship me ne wokase enne ye befa asrafo wa adwuma mu no when was the last time I would say ye dey asrafo ye befa wo mu no ya publish na wo bia nya kwan akosa holai na wo bia akọ screening ye ko medicals na 1 year a passy ye fa Ghana NPP mereso no ya chiche adame hu video bi ba ko bi anu okọ police ma me bi onam no ne ti hu nyina afudwe ane ye de okọ police ada ya o NPP card ena me no ka sei enyuma ekoso hwe mabuna nya adwuma mabuna efantiti papa mu a anya adwuma
ejuma ekoso no ejuma ben ena ekoso ewo Ghana ha
edie pa na one
Ghana hanom ever since Mahama ebaaye no ejuma ben ena we create you see niama bi wo ho a the fact say we UP ni ana NDC ni NPP ni wo hu no kwara na ka omani mu ayedin omani mu ayedin ni nkyere say omani na kasa na mu ayedin o ejuma ni omani ni enu ti na ye pre na ye bompa ka kire president say on bi ejuma e ma youth enya ejuma nye o se say ejuma ni system ni mu ejuma ni system ni mu enu na ye sere president so onye memete na radio so me ka kire say ejuma o ma bie ejuma obi ejuma na wan obi ejuma na ye anti bi enyi na ye pe ejuma ye obi ejuma na ye nya bi enhu ana obi ejuma na ye anti say oh Mahama ba ye obi ejuma apprenticeship program amo kan enfa na wo ye wo enfa ade ni be ba mo de ejuma no nyina akwa women organizer o se mo pe oh wo de apprentice fo wo be mo ejuma ye ejuma na wo be mo no equiapim not women organizer no ma ko frɛ no na wo de contract na ma no party ni mu ankasa won a wo party ni mu no na mo de niama na ema mo party people na mo de ejuma na ma mo wo ko me kurati nkon niama papa bia ebeba bia amanfo atage nipa ba ko wo say wo frɛ na atia na edisika no enyo biaro wode niama beba say one chairman party members no nipa ba ko ode ko bie shop we bie shop na ode niama na ekogu ni shop mu atia niama ekoso otinkon ano ode obeje sika no beba wode niama beba Christmas imeti se wo se wode omo abas se won chichema party members ode kogu ni shop mu yamana wode niama abas se won chema party members no onu no nya akwanya e de niama na kogu ni shop mu anya kwasasem obi an kasa eniti amafo a omo se obeto against NDC 28 da no den amafo bebere kra say we defer to NPP sister Anita appeal we say oh oni kra the NPP na okọ NPP straight ena mo nipa ba ku 20 mo de aden beba instead of say mo be ma aden be public na NPP for benefit NDC a benefit UP for benefit CPP for benefit no there be ebeba no party members ena ebeba wade nyama no kwa koma party members na wade ma party members nso wia won so oma che ama won ho wade omo bebre aba atia asesa ni nyama ni nyina akogu ni shop mu edio enyo biaro semi besini semwa wade niama beba no nipa baako ebesesa niama ni nyina akogu ni shop mu na timemfo no party members na kra bre won a wo boa ye campaign no won mom wonya hweye ejuma bi ani ho mo se mo bi ejuma na he na mo bi ye ndise mo ba ye ejuma he na mo create zero
What some of the Oko passports is here. Almost running sa 24-hour economy. Call foreign ministry na ko bisa. Enyama ekoso. These are things that are happening. Everybody is seeing it.
Ghana Publishing run, DVLA run.
All of DVLA, Port, run. All of them are running 24-hour economy. What you say? TMA. Oh, Bribini oh. Say more opposition. The SME say there are some strategies that I prescribed for them. They won't listen. One of the strategies is shut up strategy. You keep quiet and watch. and see what is happening. Number 2, the woman is said, if
you think, say, you have something
to say.
No,
because they have nothing to say. They have nothing to say. Now, why a bro kasa?
The more they bury themselves.
Then you will be getting some few love back.
Okay.
Say, more kwa you flag bearer. Kasa modibeko campaign munibie. Na mo for 44%, NPP for 44% are rejecting the yampeno.
You see, nema way ene ekoso NPP mu. Say mu say ba umia na mo pese on di monim na mo koje 2 mi no enfi NDC phone say nti ba umia na oba no message ben na oba message ben oba beka den oba beka kire Ghana fo ba umia na mo nyina mo je campaign gidi ono na yepe o ona yepe obi a oye popular na yempe obi a afia se na yakwa koton no yepe ne awaton ne ho dada Baumia ena mode na ba se message be na Baumia oba beka kire Ghana fo Baumia mi na o woti nkon ekura a oye NDC ni ebe dey na Baumia etima convince no message be na Baumia eba beka ebe convince NDC ni no na wakoto ama Baumia NPP 2028 message pen and MPP for the bar. Say 2016 mo campaign say dollar I den akosoro and a city I hata. The Kufuado de Baumia buy say on the economic messiah, the economic superhighway, the economic hero. Ombra no make J dollar no enfi NDC phone same. No suppress dollar no. Ni na chino dollar no mom ko huri ko si mountain afaje stoso dollar no huru ko jina mountain afaje toso na sidi no mom be hata it is aba omiara na mode na ba no they say you are dollar nyame aboa mahama etimi ama dollar abedu 10 cedis. They say Mahama na muso onya de no Baumia na ono kokukuru dollar no kodu 17 no asem ben na Baumia ababeka kire me menina owo sinkon convince ben na Baumia betima convince no ma wo betu ama MPP nko na mkoda
na se mo dwene ho na Ghana aye de year emebu no anya ni da so ena ukosku na wies ko banya adwuma ayo ena school now we are being ejuma ye ejuma ben papa ejuma ben ena momo ba ye mo kreti ejuma ben na NDC for mo kreti you see me no make us dey make us me ye UP ni we ye NDC ni na we ye ade ebe ana wo ka asema eyampa fine we ye NPP ni na wo ka asema eyampa fine ye metena ma metwa atoro ye metina ho ma metu mfuturo ngu amafo anim ejuma wo ti wona akese se wo ye youth na wo ye ejuma wo wie school wo be ye den wo wie school a wo benya ejuma ye ejuma ben na nditi mo ba ye mo kreti a wo wie school a wo benya ye ejuma ye den na mo ba ye ma ya youth no employ youth no wo ndisi fo ba ye mo so mo bie military mu mo pe amafo won call you military aye afine se gase military na amafo kunkum won ho en ko se hwe eno so aye connection wom we ni connection a won foul minimum amafo 10 we nyina apply en ko se hwe o ko throw aptitude test still I will check here we track one way na process na pending it will open soon by attitude say amanfo akoye medicals ebinum call training entity am titi say won a apply for military meaning me boys 10 apply bi we control aptitude test fine we check one way na pending
aptitude test no pending, it will open soon. But meanwhile a binom won a walk it correct protocol no or ma medicals training. So mechanic TV so mechanic me say na mobile mo bie ejuma ben na ndc mobile mo bie nipa he na mobile mo fa mo ejuma mu mobile no nipa he na mo fa mo ejuma mu ejuma he na ndc mo mobile no mo timi create and play youth mo metina radio so any TV so metutu jandam bia. We are here to tackle you 1111 wo ka sem na nyampa eduechi wo kasa na asem na okano no kware bi anima Violence Academy. Here we don't want peace, we are always want violence. We want violence always. I'm out for apply military. Wo mo enya military no. Mo enya obi medicals wo kotua 3,000 for medicals. What about them? They call medicals keke 3,000. Medicals no so wo kotua sika no wi a wo benya kwan bia fa so e disqualify. Kana she. The junior brother wo control aptitude test wa pass still wo check your pending. Me ho ane krofo e o training. Ne ebinuma akwaye medicals dada e ko training. Onya mumu say oh okay wenya. Say bibia ye protocol connection who you know. Woni wo bia forget e obetena fie. So metina radio so TV so me ka kire say e na mo baye e na mo bie ejuma. Ndi se mo baye ejuma be na mo bie. Nipa yuta he e na mo afa wo ejuma. Me NDC ni no kwara ni say me NDC ni a card bearing member NDC Equiapim North obi animi because enam jandama me bobo ma NDC nti obi animi Equiapim North but no kwara no wo ho na wanka se no kwara no wo ho na wanka enye mobile mum bia adwuma bia aye me se me pa adwuma aye me nya adwuma me titifie content and I say me create de bia me te camera anim 24/7 because eni na ma misika eni etimi tu am light bill because mum bia adwuma bia mu afa youth na ye betima akonya bia ye abetina na mu bai adwuma ye bie adwuma ba go and sit down
enye nkokwa ya friend no san nkokwa nkitinkiti hwe woni a anye bia aye me
Any se fubu se dey mo nkokwa nkitikiti na nkokwa nkitikiti no eba eye den me den na nkokwa nkitikiti aye mame mu jimi o mu jimi nkokwa nkitikiti no eba eye den nipa he na o ma benefit from nkokwa nkitikiti
Uti studio hankran yetie wo fi se Ghana hankwa na yankran hankran ya Ghana nkwa wura klase ba bi na ko mimie klase na obehu se nnuama ekoso na ajira na waka ne trasa na woni atie na enim centro na wo twa no wo se wo party ne mo
na honorable na wo ne also kafa NDC for no no kware.
I'll give you 1 point as na mejai. The NPP should not think say His Excellency Mahama 2016 olusu ye no so noa wa ba ye president bi omunti anti bawumia so ba ye no listen the dynamics are different. Ebra ya lusu 2016 no NPP for ba 2017 no and the one kasa ni ye amambu style no starting majo Mahama enim akba enyam and the course nkana bebiani e won nka ye o efise saabre no na $4 cedi and one say encoda one ba na mo call 17 cedi say no ade na ba omia beka say no ato forcing why ba omia na enemy o wa $1 na be 10 cedi nti so you see that the dynamics are not the same.
We all know that the dynamics are not the same. That one is true. But ma NDC mu we policy nyina na mu we message na ko gina era dollar aba form petrol aba form inflation a dropping we share NDC ni na be say it's mo buy 1 year ni den na ma ye oh won't say inflation a dropping inflation a drop you won't say that oh petrol aba 9 cedis dollar aba 10 cedis iti mo buy ejuma he na mo etime kreti petrol aba form youth he na mo etime afa mo ejuma diesel aba form petrol aba form dollar on say dollar aba form dollar aba form say dollar 10 cedis na ekufuado kwade the dollar could 17 and I ya buy and now ya modern boy ya bonti say dollar aba 10 cedis na say dollar be 10 cedis na say me koto aduane a me to no the same price emra dollar ye 17 no sa na me to na say na dollar aba 10 eno na me to a enho emfa so ema me no ene ne ehe emra dollar eye 17 cedis semi faka from Medina to Ashamai and from cantonment to Spinters from cantonment to Spinters a car mitua Emma Lord Fair no and a scam mitua for Lord Fair no it is same and now dollar aba form 10 cedis so and one mitua dollar na aba form no and one for so Emma men any NDC communicator so share NDC communicator we be say o mobile then am I want to say dollar aba form 10 cedis say dollar 10 cedis petrol aba single digit 9 cedis iti enho fa so ema me eno ne ne ehe wo kan ndis fo ne dwa obi nya ndis ni nchi obi a wo me kita me ndc card be remember me kita membership card ndc membership card ba no kwara no wo ho aka no kwara no say ye bre do niama emu ejujo ye kese niama mu aye mere wo ba emu ejujo so kroponi ka kire so niama emu ejujo a na chese first no na emu odin ba ene no emu ehwanya nkakra niama ena ekufuado de yanko IMF ena ekufuado ye say ena ekufuado owie sika eni na yeto aba ma mu se mu mbra se say sa complain eno no ni ye yenyina yenim se ekufuado wan perform eni na yeto aba ma NDC se mu so mu mbra na mu beje Ghana mu be redeem Ghana from the oracle of ekufuado from ekufuado's abstinence ekufuado's Trump shackle from ekufuado's burden ninyina mo ba ye den ena mo so ma ye ubisa oh ena na NPP emera NPP ba ye wo wie sika want to me or issue license ema private companies ma wo reserve forest wotimi ko wura reserve forest mu want to give to worry could disika won say okko court every day okko court want to kenofurata ko wieska anything na kenofurata egwan akotena US yenim ni nyina itira yeto aba ma mo NDC say mo mbara na mo beje yen bo bai no den ena mo so maye NDC mo bai den na maye NDC fo dwa ba obi nya NDC ni nchi obi a me ye NDC ni ba no kwara no na wanka
wo mu sabre no enye dia ye wo mu ene hwefo obedi eduro ene ntino apanyo marking my very good brother a leader of the micro minority insignificant micro minority in parliament please I mean we all like you you're a nice person individually but the moment you come together to pursue the agenda NPP then you sound and look different. I think that you're a nice person. These things are not things you should be encouraged. To be doing with the greatest of respect. No.
Jobs no. Okay. My jobs in the but I found your marking was 34% in starting from that bay. Almost free power say 1 year. Nti omo de no omo de free hin ti omo sen no omo ye nti time omo wo ho no say answer the free be president so nti na wo foundation wo basics and wo basis what I say okuta 34% e free when there no omo ye and share for nothing at all the transparency in recruitment into these forces
you see say obi can say the transparency in these forces is fair so ni pa kono oboa maybe junior brother or apply for armed forces so now onya hwe message biaye from Koforodia control of course screening baba yara Kumasi from Kumasi eba Kofodia back na de chain I think a week later koye control aptitude test o check it one way now o track it process now either pending active application pending meanwhile one a one won koye no ebinom akọ medical squad we are matter say ebinom ko training just say one protocol and not thing
echo ya mamre wafo emmabunu na echo otiasi eno nko aye job creation apart from that ejumawura 24-hour economy ekukon ketenkete and you see idea ya ne say 24-hour economy has to be legislated as I say demra eto ho say ne be ya it goes beyond His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. It should not be just an economic rhetoric and a political rhetoric. But besame say commitment of Kwesi Akwanom on passing that lie. Akwesi him.
Commitment Kwesi Akwanom. Minority.
That is a commitment pass. Mona mo botia.
Aye ni ho commitment pass.
They say money ho ne pass umbeka say
commitment pass.
Me maintain that. So we wakase mpacho busa and say if there's an ally on 24-hour economy or parliament.
I feel I'm the bill number. I copy of the bill.
So you see, you need to ledge. I am in the war copy. You need to ledge. Most of the be a 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy is an economic policy.
I have a reason I brought this.
Mpacho is an economic policy that should not be just rhetoric. It should not be just rhetoric. They vote the bill about bill pass it 2 stages. Nipa na draftable. Yebeko renaming of airport no so. And I know nipa na draftable. Until you first, ule ni first, ule ni second ule. Until the BB wo maybe has to be. I mean nipa na draft. Yes, you go back. Oh yeah, we ni mra. We no ni mra to say. You go back. We both go back. Look at it. Go back. As I said, there were even quite features. In the newsroom when you do a story you go to the data review and comes back into 25 way my method staff in here they na benti assemble men na be can ya try the cro what I say once assemble but I'm saying that it is in the right direction. That is Excellency Mahama is legislating 24-hour economy. When we free SHS buy ye kan ya nsa na omo kwa legislative free SHS na da ho fa rules to benefit. That is not the point. Rules to be any home. And Kolako school crowd na mama omu nsua dey 50. Now they no call what general SHS. Obi go school. Na dia dey be any home. Mo kwa mo anhu no. 50. What you say? Inti abna the point is that enyuma dey bi wo ho. The economy is if you try abna me catch you obi.
Ejuma no dey ebi wo ho. Ejuma na oka no ebi wen fa. If I know be ejuma no companies are here na afa nkrofo pay ejuma yenya ye titifie yenya ejuma nye enya yenya na ye mpese ye be sore de bia betena camera ni ejuma yenya nye obenye ejuma pay kura e basa tantanta NDC mobile ye ejuma ben na mo kreti me pe NDC communicator bia no o me face me say ye ba ye no ejuma we ene yetime bie ye bie ejuma we na yetime bie wo ba mo ye hwe apart from dollar na we aba inflation na drop in the day bio me kan kire mi say mo bie ejuma mo bie ejuma bia o be bia ye ejuma ahe na mo bie na mo bie ejuma no nipa ahe na mo fa o mo bie ejuma nipa ahe na mo fa o mo
young person say minim die minim na can we GIPC 10 years and can we what am I say? Now public private sector.
Okay. Inti no baka say confidently say emebunu dodo na enye dwuma ya na.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
But I am even saying that say, apart from say when you be kasa na say okwa obehye ni dwetria obeso koye dwuma ministry, department, agency. But I am saying say we private sector bisa akwa or tiwe se wenye sika tam eno di bia be o menton MP awodi wo raise funds sika bi na so o de command o se no wonkai because o no enyi ku
raise funds ka because unya president staff on hweme
so see me go o see me go didi o ti ase o ti dey mention akwa okoye business oye producer kakra no dey akakoye business ene akwa ye campaign on kosire obi asika inti Brian cars wa bre ni sika no hu because one onye obi sika o ti dey mention one obi sika nti wa hu inti media every day
out mbodi say ni free hand na ba no no ni say party
that be all that one compare you because
o skapa
o ska inti na person chese
I
don't know skapa inti public service no say mu benya kura nka formal work no say farming mpo amemi say me be call farming no is inti mahama me ye kwan say ne appointee senior we should take advantage timi me ba be farming inti sa niam ni hia ya na ye me ya say me regret bi wo wiase a me wie GIPC 10 years no na say me jai
na wa wokoye
na me koye me amadwuma na nka de politics so tato ende na muom dada
honorable
enne NDC for mabunu a moti TV so
yes
moti TikTok so moti hwan so a mu kam se munya adwuma nyeye no o presidential staffer ene mu MP ti mo kwa se adwuma de buso
adwuma ne buso e wa hifa see that nana ya jantoa sanse ma okika no me I don't blame her me blame no cry because when nyina wo opposition a wo kasanko sanso na wo ba power wo kasanko was ejuma he na mu ba ya mo bia wo ba ka kire nse mu ba ye no ejuma ebuso wa ifa
amona mu mpa ejuma
obi aka so mu na mpa ejuma obi aben kasa
o ti ka ne
agi am ya wo mo mpa patronage teatro
nana
ana we asema
wo see
honorable
man kasa
one fan so say omo na mpa ejuma
no mo o ka ne say
say onu ka reason ho asena exam tell me
asem na akeka
say obi ya person yes some enko ejuma
there be asema person me
private sector na private sector
channel
me patron
na ba ye wo private sector
withdraw yes I hear your program withdraw that statement that you made what I said was that TMU menya anka obiya be ko private sector
and that's
obiya sector e kwa adwuma
I don't chese won pa adwuma obi wo ho a ofu se ho na ni security wo me that is what I thought at the time
and he used herself as an example.
Don't tell me that akwa madam funo don't even come that with him because me a bas propaganda they don't go there me
propaganda ya pa
and then say me ko hu school yes am na okay
you see no
they confirm
there be a ko school
what confirm say propaganda it's not negative.
No, you
propaganda.
Who told you propaganda?
Oh, and then what confirm?
Propaganda.
I don't think that propaganda. Communication is propaganda.
And propaganda. What I'm telling you, I am not going. You can't sit here and tell me say confirm prejudice.
Say what? Propaganda.
Said they all cannot
you journalism school is one of the subjects we learn.
Propaganda.
And they want to journalism school. Who called the anyway?
Maybe I'll call them.
And yes, what are you talking about?
Exam say report to
say reporting quite also part of it. Please withdraw that. That is what I said. Withdraw.
You see, anyway, I violence. Inti ni ekosu nyina ne say. Na ya ajanto a odo say ejuma ebu. Na lawyer akwesi akwa onu so say nana ya janto say NDC for youths wo TikTok wo social media especially content creators no ejuma ebu na ye anyhow for this ye nkoye ejuma eno na nana ya janto say there be on tiase on redraw akwesi akwa so say debita this is what we want in town. Violence.
The only one cannot say. I
never said nobody said that.
Withdraw.
That is not what we are saying. I said withdraw. What you said?
Withdraw.
I said withdraw.
Withdraw. But you can't say. Yamuka and say,
why you draw Kanakasi?
Honorable Vondine.
What's wrong with
time no air commission?
What are you guys running away from?
Honorable Vondine. We never said so.
Kasa, Nana,
Young NDC form TikTok. The BR. Musa buying bone.
Who want a party card? Who want party card?
Nana. Yes, sir.
A buying bone in your Jumanya.
And a buying by a umbia Juma Bia. In United, in your Jumanya.
Most Sunday Crawford for your TikTok. I'm
on the TikTok down there campaign, Mammo. We know the accounts. I'm so about when you're Jumanya. Mobile. More promising automatic postings for teachers. And then nurses.
We are teaching near young post too.
And then a minister for health. Or see your nurses for a good on the moon is kind of their employment.
See, yes, a kind of a second of you. Ucha Hano Uchaha. Lawyer Akwesi Aqua or Honorable Akwesi Aqua. Sama o can walk right and your ferry. Was Mumu Tina Abemu 8 years, more intimate and post teachers. Wait to mean to your nurses for car. Nurses are maybe training, no training, no crofo maybe nursing training. What it fear or went to man your posting. More intimate post on 8 years. Say a bang be abba 1 year. Now a person bed drag home. We are normal. Yes, sure, so you're normal. Sebi, when you are saying me, all right, but. Nyama mo ye no nyansa nim nyansa nim sebi pa mi se sebi menya wo ye mi se sebi ade a wo ye no wo se ejimie 8 years mo ntima mfa amanfo we adwuma mo ntima post teachers ye wie nursing training 3 years ni me wie nursing training menya posting ye mitifie wie nursing training 3 years mitifie menya nursing minya posting here. Me for one connection mu den no. Omo posti omo. Me we nursing training 3 years. One connection mu den no. Omo posti won nyina. Me ni obi awa ban mu. Me papa enye MDC. Me wo fa bi anye DC. Me uncle bi anye MP. Iti me no de me fa be kwase anko. Me ti fie me maame anua amama nya biendi a mabe burden ama me maame no say hwe na me content and me create content o and me create obi a me wie nursing training because ejuma ni ho mo buy 8 years mo ntima post obi a ye wie school obi ntima post obi so wo connection mu anya den a wo nya posting and then mumanya no kasa NPP4 dragi NDC and NDC mo so mo ba ye ni nyina mo de ye campaign say oh yanga ye nurse na ye titifie mo ba mo be posting yen automatic posting gidi kraw na wo dem woko kan makora mo fa me koto achiase ekura bi ase ana mo post me wo Kofodu Regional Hospital at least chale menya bibia to eduan adi eto bia maame no nyina edi cause me wie kora na seka me wo nkrata kora se metima ko abrochiri kora ko page ma bia ye eneso nes ene me wie ni ena me di create content and this mo ba ye mo de ye campaign say oh mo be there mo be posting automatic posting yenga ye wie nurse na ye titifie teachers for what titifie wo anya adwuma anye mo be post mo ba ye 1 year how far me say ekua people not me gire mu gidigidi because me boys na ye wie nurse na ye anya adwuma no oh ye nto mo koto ye campaign gidigidi ma NDC ekua people not me say obi bo masum kura boy be friend Mazua obo masum because me NDC ni na ekua people not so ye NPP stronghold aden na me gina mu gidigidi ye campaign wo nye djuma bia anye ya bre NPP amemu boni amemu fun amu bebu ye ni nyina mo entiman am post ye nurse for teachers for awon mo so wie school awon post ni ma Nina mo ntima anye ene wa kwesi akwa wo constituency achimoda kaminim ho okora ka bem ya mimi ko nursing training achimoda oho ana me ko nursing training iti wo akwesi akwa minimum constituency akwesi akwa minimum constituency minimum na wo timi ye nursing school me ko nursing school achimoda ana me ko nursing ene wenya akwenya abetena TV so be play jandam akwase akọ wo constituency then na wo ye wo constituency zero wo constituency kura wo timi nyehwe amafo onye adwuma nye amafo bre wo constituency hwe achimoda school park hwe president hwe school ewo achimoda basa hwe akwan ewo achimoda and then when you akwenya ebe dragi NDC.
Minister for Health has said that. Omo ye nkofo makusku omo pa adwuma ye.
Mante menka ho. Mante dia wo da ha wo manke me wo na wo kan. 27 minister akasa.
And that year ye ka asem a so nka Sara communication minister Felix e ko ka say adwuma ye. Moba mo promise automatic postings for teachers. And then nurses.
We are teacher near young post too.
And then
one post be tifie.
And then again a minister for health eka. Or see your nurses for good them the money scandal their employment. The minister for health has said that. Omo ye nkofo makusku omo pa adwuma ye.
Mante menka ho. Mante dia wo da ha wo manke me wo na wo kan 27 minister akasa.
And that year ye ka asem a so nka Sara communication minister Felix e ko ka say chip compounds are road dey be no enyo no ka ye na it was a government policy. What say say dey mu twane fi enyema mu ka ye ho mo say nia abamutie mo di propaganda and
propaganda is not negative. One school,
continue using it. Continue using it. No. The people that you use the propaganda on, they are listening and they are watching.
There's no propaganda.
Let's say, automatic entry, automatic posting, teachers, nurses, president voice for good year campaign, and no more. And the goofy that is one. Anya Naku, you occupy for a moment, and then you were a chunk of Nako for no, you absorb more any other institutions. That is a smart thinking government. You buy your unemployment to ever hold near Casu Yenny Bibi, Nankasabi, Mumpomu Yabi, or Mom TikTok Susuno, and can ne, or Mobile from Oka, at first say 1D1F, Mobaguno, Oka agenda 1
E 1D1F. And this buy no mabe guno. Na mo 1D1F no e fa na wo ye o. 1D street 1 factory no. Wo akwesi akwa. Wa wo ni mpefe se atoro e na wo twa no. E fa na wo ye. Cause me constituency Kwapem North district, ye ni 1D street 1 factory bia. 1D street 1 factory na mo dem mo banner ko ball ho no e Acro Farms. Private company. Obi private hu ni ejuma o ye no. Muma kokuru bana akobo ho 1 district 1 factory. We are normal. Uba ye. Wo achimoda oh na memi ko nursing. Achimoda 1 district 1 factory be na wo achimoda. Wona okasa no achimoda 1 district 1 factory be na wo achimoda. Cause obi ke say oh na wo kasa na mimi nim achimoda na be me yaw. Me kotina achimoda 3.5 years. Me kotina achimoda 3.5 years. Ona me ko nursing. Then 1 district 1 factory be na wo achimoda. What do you mean?
111.
Yeah, be good.
Yes, here. Yes, here. I don't you occupy Nkwalano for a moment. And then you were a chunk of Nako for no, you absorb more any other institutions. That is a smart thinking government. You buy your unemployment to ever hold near Casu Yenny Bibi, Nankasabi, Mumpomu Yabi, or Mom TikTok Susuno, and can ne, or Mobile from Oka I first say 1D1F. Mabeguno.
1D1F. And this by no Mabeguno. Moya 1 ifa.
Oka agenda 111.
Yeah, Mabeguno.
Yes, here. I don't know who only 1F. Yes, here agenda 111.
1D1F na ya dey. Edi na mo 1D1F here. O kasa ma me kasa e. Wo yo fa be ka mo nsem to aka ho.
Nana, me psem.
Asama wo ementima wo da beta me ba be hu je na ye wo.
Ye wie program.
Ye wie wa he.
Oh, mention me times this year.
If
you're not talking, you're not
EC is holding on to straws. What we say so